Alrighty, so it's been a while since I played the game. I don't have the webcam on just so that way you can actually get like a full screen look, because obviously this is an island tour. But yeah, so I haven't played this game on YouTube in a while, but I did do a sort of like almost like a let's play, I guess, or just like a series of videos in general of the game whenever it first came out, and that was on my main channel. So if you want to see any of that stuff, you can head over there if you want to. But I wanted to just do like an updated island tour, because obviously it hasn't been too long since the 2.0 update came out, and I just kind of wanted to go through my island and sort of see how much it's changed since some of those original videos. So I just figured I would do just an overall tour of the island. So let's start with my house, just because we're here. We'll just go ahead and look through each of the rooms, and then we will just kind of walk around the island and chat a little bit. So the 2.0 update has been really, really cool in my opinion. This is the living room. I have the only light fixture in the game that I have hanging from the ceiling, which is kind of cool. So yeah, got my little like walk-in area. I got my little mat. Put your suitcase down. You put your your coat and your hat on the rack. You got your little music and stuff like that. You got your nice little living room den kind of area. If we head to the back here, I've changed this room up the most. I can't even remember what exactly is in here at the moment. I think it's like a tatami room at the moment. So yeah, we've got just kind of like almost like a little like office sort of deal. Just almost kind of just scattered stuff. I don't have anything super specific in here. It's just kind of just random junk mostly, but it is what it is. I don't know. I've just never, I guess I just have one too many rooms because I don't have anything specific that I want to put back there. So if we head over here to the left, I do have a bathroom, which I think is really cool. It's not like crazy by any means, and I actually do need I need a dryer for my washing machine, but I do have I've got my little mirror and everything, so I can change up my look. I've got my little closet, so I can come in here and change up my clothes. Obviously got your main bathroom stuff. I really like this this bathtub in general. Just really cool. I don't know, it's nothing like super fancy, but I like the bathroom. I think it came together kind of nicely. It could obviously use a little bit more decoration and maybe a couple of other furniture pieces, but I think all together it gets the point across. Coming over here to the right, we have probably the room that I've been like working on the most. I can't seem to find a really nice table that I like for this room. I think this one is going to kind of do the job. I need some better chairs. I'm not a big fan of these chairs, but this is the kitchen. Kind of nice. I feel like it's definitely cozy, I guess. Like, I've got the little lattice walls and stuff like that, which is a really cool thing for the new update, that you can put like an accent wall on the back, which is kind of nice. And then, of course, with the new update, you can do a lot of cooking and stuff like that. So I've been just kind of messing around with this room a little bit more, because I guess you can actually get some more use out of it now. So that's kind of nice. But all right, let's head down to actually, let's go upstairs first, because I think the basement's probably my favorite room in the house. So we'll look at it last. But up top, we have, I guess, my bedroom. And I guess this is like this one's more like realistic to my actual bedroom, except for the pool table, because why would I have a pool table in my bedroom? But yeah, just got the nice little bed, got the TV with the dresser and everything like that. We got the little like desk over here. I would like to have a like a computer and everything on my desk, but I've not been able to find one. So I know with the new update they have like a gamer setup where it has like 4 monitors or something like that, which is kind of funny. I would like to find that if I could find it in the store, but I don't think I've been lucky enough to see that yet. But yeah, pretty casual bedroom, I guess. If we head over here down to the right, though, in the basement, we have my favorite room. I think this one is the one that I've put the most like love and care into, but we have like a little like jam session area with all my instruments, and I've been collecting a lot of the gyroids, of course, and then because I do play D&D with my friends every now and then, I made like a little D&D setup where you can sit down at your table and play games. It could be just board games or whatever. And then over over here on the right, we have sort of like just a little like workshop vibe going across the wall where you can, you know, work on stuff, do whatever you need to do. So I don't know, I think it came together pretty nicely. There's like a little, you know, TV down here so you can watch stuff if you want, but I don't know, just thought it came together pretty nicely. It's nothing like super special by any means, but it feels personal, which is, I think, the whole goal of this game. Like, you can make things as personal as you want them to be, which is pretty cool. So let's head out of the house and actually walk around the island a little bit. Unfortunately, I have not been able to reach 5-star island status yet, which is a little sad. But we have a couple of just like generic waterfalls. This is the only spot. No, there's one other spot that actually goes 3 like terraforming high, like 3 cliffs high or whatever you want to call this. But I've been able to get a couple of the vines and stuff like that from the new update, which is kind of cool. I actually can't climb that one because of that light there. But let's head to the left first. So if we go up, we have the little area over here where you get to the secret beach, which is where Red will dock whenever he comes. But obviously, like most players, because I'm part of the subreddit, apparently everyone has a problem with Red never showing up to their island. So I'm really glad that with the new update, they have made it to where Red like is basically stationary in the new what's his name, Harvey's Island or whatever. Like he's got a permanent setup over there, so that's kind of cool. I just kind of wanted to put like as much nature up here as possible. So obviously, like, all of this stuff down here is very like planted and just naturey. Still got a lot of like trees and just generic sort of, I don't know, foliage. I just actually bought this big plant not too long ago. I think it looks kind of cool. But got my little campsite area right here. Obviously pretty standard stuff. Whenever they come in, they've got like a little nice, you know, campfire set up and everything here where they can cook food or do whatever they want to. Obviously there probably could be some more stuff going on with that. This is the other 3 high cliff area, which doesn't really have anything on it. I had one little thing that Gulliver gave me not too long ago, but I ended up moving it to another spot on the island, which we'll get to in a little while. I have like a little picnic area next to this like small pond. Like, I think it looks kind of nice. Nothing super crazy. It's literally just 2 pieces of furniture, and obviously this isn't going to be like the craziest island you've ever seen. Some people go like massively overboard with their islands, and I think that's super cool. But yeah, we got a couple of like small little bench areas and stuff. I actually have like a little secret area that you can come back here, and I have one of the little like flower cushions or whatever. It just makes it look like a giant flower. But yeah, that's kind of cool. We'll go ahead and head to the right. But if we come down here, there's actually a little sort of area where we can go down into the villager sort of area of the island. Because if I open up I actually never open up the map. I don't know how. Map. You can kind of see all of my villagers are on like the bottom right of my island. So I have sort of like almost like a villager district, I guess. So if we come back towards the house and we go down through here, we have my sort of like foresty, like, I don't know, area. I tried to put a bunch of like mushroom furniture and stuff like that through here, so that way you can kind of like get the whole like forest vibe, I guess. But we have Sheldon's house. Sheldon was one of my original villagers. I'm not really that big of a fan of Sheldon, but he's pretty cool, I guess. I've had him since the beginning, and he's never wanted to move out, so he's just kind of here. But I also have Raymond, who I think was like the original, like, everybody wanted to have Raymond sort of villager. But he's really, really cool. I do like the fact that he has heterochromia, so he has 2 different colored eyes. I just think that's really neat. So actually, he's going to teach me a new recipe, which is kind of cool. Obviously, because the cooking and stuff hasn't been out for a super long time, I don't have a lot of recipes for it. So pound cake, kind of cool. But yeah, Raymond's pretty coll. I like him a lot as a villager. I think Shino is like the new villager that everybody's like crazy over. She's like, I want to say she's not necessarily, I don't know, is she a deer villager? I can't remember exactly what villager she would be classified as, but she has like little horns. She's very like Japanese style, which I think is a big reason why people like her. I can't remember this girl's name, but Piper's house. She's like a little like white pigeon bird. not pigeon, but just a little white bird. She's cool. This is my newest villager, Naomi. Not really a big fan. She's a cow villager or a bull villager, whatever you want to call it. But I don't know. She's very like eccentric with her look, and I'm not the biggest fan of it. June is really cool. She's just like a little teddy bear. I don't know. Love her to death. Absolute awesome villager. Jeremiah is pretty cool. He's a little blue frog. I also have Julian, which is really funny because one of my friends loves Julian and can't get Julian, and every time he comes to my island he tries to talk to him a whole lot, so he'll try to come to his island, but he hasn't left me yet, so there's that. I've got my little beach area down here. Here's my little dock where Captain shows up, which is kind of cool. I don't really have anything too crazy. I did put a little like, you know, a couple of like rock patterns and stuff and some random, you know, like weeds here and there just to give it a little bit more texture, I guess, on the beach, but nothing too crazy down here really. I do have like a small little like, I don't know, area where you can kind of mess around with some stuff. I thought some of this kind of seemed okay. Cool little ball, dog noise in the back. But yeah, if we head back over to the left, we can look at the rest of the villager area. So there's T-Bone, actually. He's pretty cool, honestly. He's not too bad. I didn't really like him a whole lot to begin with, but he's not that bad. Going up, we have... This is actually T-Bone's house right here. And then if we keep going up here, I have like a nice little like lake area, which is kind of cool. I'm not sure that I really like that tree in the middle. I do like that tree, but I don't know. That little island looks kind of funny to me, so I'm not sure that I really like it all that much. Up here we have Zucker's island, or Zucker's house, which is he's like one of the only octopus villagers. There's only 3 of them in the game, so it's kind of cool that I was able to get one. Kind of neat. I also have Drago right here, and Drago is a alligator that looks like a dragon kind of, which is really, really cool. I think that's pretty neat. So he's pretty cool. There's a tarantula down there I'm trying to make sure I don't mess with. But this actually brings you back up to the area that we were a minute ago. So we'll head down here. So now if we head to the left, we'll come to sort of like the shopping district area. We'll go down first. But we have the Able Sisters. I'm recording this at 1:38 a.m. So obviously everything is closed. I do have I've tried to make sure that there's a couple of areas in the river where you can just like make little like stepping stones and just jump across the river, because you know you don't always want to run to find a bridge every single time. Oh, there's Piper. Moving off the island. I actually really like her, so we're not gonna let her move. So I don't know why, but she's a cool villager. I really like her. So you're staying forever. Sorry about it. We have just some random beach furniture and stuff like that. I made like a little changing room out here so you can change into your swimsuit if you want to. Lifeguard station, like a surfboard. Put some of these wave breakers or whatever you want to call them. I think they're called wave breakers. And then here is my plaza where, you know, we do the stretching. Kind of nice. Nothing too crazy. I tried to like wall it in sort of and make a little like a little grove almost around it, which is kind of nice. And then if we head over here to the left, we actually have my island entrance. So we have my little green airport. I never pay attention to the fact that this is green, but it is what it is. Not my favorite color for an airport, but I have a couple of extra stalls right here just so that way I can put some random items if I find them that I'm trying to give away to like friends or something like that. So if they come to my island, if there's anything on these, I just let them take them. We have Nook's store over here. It looks like he's finally put up his Christmas decorations. I didn't log in today at all, so I wasn't able to see if there was any sort of like actual changes made to the store on the inside. I'm sure there was, but I was a lot more interested in this game during the first year, and my interest has definitely like dropped off like a lot of people's has. But I have the new crops and stuff like that. We made like a little farm area for the crops, which is kind of nice because obviously the cooking element to the game is pretty interesting. If we come up here to the left, I actually have just a nice little sitting area where you can see the pond and the little waterfalls and stuff. Pretty nice, just very scenic, if you will. If we come up here to the top, we can head around. I was trying to experiment with a different path here. I just ended up scrapping it. I wasn't really feeling like doing the entire path out of that, but this is kind of how I normally do my paths, where I just use the stone path through a little bit, make little sort of patterns out of it, and then the rest of it I just fill in with the dark dirt, and then put the stone sort of patterns in the dirt, which is kind of cool. A little bit of bamboo over here, nothing too crazy, and then we have another pond over here with just like a little hammock and one of these little like I don't know what to call these things. They're called like something libraries, like small library or something like that. This is the thing that I got from Gulliver that I originally had up top, but I just thought it looked kind of cool over here. So we now have that there. Nothing too crazy over here. But yeah, I have all of my like different fruit trees and stuff over here, which is kind of nice. So I can grab those if I really need them. And then I guess the last thing is just if we head to the right up above the crop field and move around down here, we have the museum. I have my little like tool shed over here as well, and my little clothes washing station for whatever reason. I don't know why, but that's basically been there since I very first started my island. So that's kind of neat. I have a bunch of hybrid flowers over here that I just kind of work on every now and then. I bought a truck for Blathers so he can walk around or drive around, do his thing, I guess. Got a couple of like little vending machines for like a snack station, I guess. And then yeah, we just have the museum. Obviously I'm not going to walk through the whole museum because there's not really any point. I have all of the sections done except for paintings, just because, you know, I don't play a whole lot nowadays, and back when Red first got introduced and they added the painting section, Red just never showed up to the island, so obviously I just was never able to get them all. This one's fake, by the way. I don't know why, but somebody sent me that in the mail, so kind of cool, I guess. But that's pretty much the whole island. I don't have anything else to really go over, but I thought it was kind of cool. Just I've been trying really hard to figure out spots that I can just add new stuff, so that way I can hopefully get it to a 5-star island. But every time I talk to her, she just says, oh, you need to put more stuff, try fencing, blah blah blah. So kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. I've worked on the island for quite a while, so I'm happy with how far it's come for sure, and I think that a lot of the areas are pretty cool. So I don't know, that's pretty much all that really matters, as long as I had fun with it. So that's pretty much it. I'm not going to keep this any longer than it needs to be, because I figured this would actually go on a lot longer than it is now. But that's it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next one.